let's see, equip skill. Index equals skill. So there we go. We're overwriting it. If this equipped skills dot length is lower than index. Now let's check the logic here. So we're trying to just make sure that we're not breaking the game by running this for an index that shouldn't happen. If it's greater than or equal to, that's the one. No, hold on. If the index is greater than or equal to the length, yeah, so for example, if there's 3 things in here, and we pass in 3 for this, it should break. Well, it would break because it would only go 0, 1, 2. So we want to return. Okay. So now we just want to get the item, the index, sorry, and we say the index is equal to null. And so when we're trying to decide if something's enabled or not, suddenly we do care about this. We want to check if this .actor has skill equipped. And this is going to be skill rather than item. I shouldn't have really changed that because it's all over the place. Well, now it's going to annoy me because some of them have changed and some of them haven't, but it's fine. Let's move on. So, has skill equipped. Game actor prototype has skill equipped. We'll pass in a skill and we will just say return this dot equipped skills includes. Is that the right one? So it's the other way around. We only want to enable this if they don't currently have that skill equipped. So here we go, 4. And this one we're going to add slash. This one we're going to add willpower. This one we're going to overwrite with strong. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let's see what's going on. I guess we don't need to unequip like that. Command clear. a little bit distracted there. Let's see. Oh, okay. So we don't want to eradicate that. Let's go to equipped skills. Clear equipped skills. Yeah, so that's just wrong. Gonna make initialize equipped skills. You know what? That's not really it either. So we will call this clear equipped skills. Let me clear. Nice, 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 nice. So then we still need to look at how this looks in combat. We don't want an empty option here. So let's see, fight, special, and it's already handled it for us, so we don't even need to care. That's really good. Okay. So what else? What else is there to do? Can't remember what that person did. Oh, that's probably just console log. Right, so I think that's maybe it. Oh no. Yeah, actually, this might be it, because normally I have save and load to handle at the end, but all of this data is already stored on the game actor, so I believe it should be saved automatically. So let's just add on a couple of attacks, dual attack, willpower, we'll reload, dual attack, willpower, yep, awesome. Um, Default equipped skills, I might just have it just put in the ID. And I'm not sure what happens here if you enter some skill that you don't actually own. I think it might give you it at the start, but once you replace it, it's gone because it's not on your actual list. So let's see, what does this guy start with? Strong attack and slash. So it's some ways down here. 172, 173. Let's just say 172, 73. And this guy gets 6 equip slots for some reason. So clear equipped skill slots. Before we go to this, number of equip slots is going to equal that, but then we're going to check if there's an override. So if this dot, we may need to get the data actor here. It's dot actor ID. Dot meta dot something like that. What did I call it? Default equipped skills. Wrong thing. Equip slots. So if this has something, number of equip slots equals this instead. So if override equip slots is a thing, and then we'll loop around for number of equip slots. I'll read meta of null. Let's see, console.log, this, score actor ID. Oh, I did it again. It's dot actors, data actors, dot actor. Was that game actor? Well, let's go again since I wasn't really paying attention there. Ah, I see. This is initializing. This isn't setup. And here's the actor ID. So now there is actually something that we can load. I think that was the problem. It was loading the 0 actor instead of 1. Yep. 2, 4, 6. And everybody else is 4. So it all works the same way still. Yep, easy, nice. Equip default skills. So we're going to grab this sort of this again, but it's going to be default whip. Can't remember. Default equipped skills. If default equipped skills is a thing, and we'll do it a little way around. We'll say if it's not a thing, just return early because we don't care. But if it is a thing, equipped skill list is going to be split it by that, I think. And then loop through the equipped skill list. And you could use commas as a way of adding skills into different slots. So if I do that, it should be slot 1, nothing in slot 2, and then slot 3. Equip skill, and then so let's see, we're gonna say skill is equal to data skills equipped skill. So we're equipping that skill into this index. Although if skill, we'll only do that if skill is a thing. So if the number here is just blank, as in we're purposely skipping this, then skill will equal undefined, which means we will pass over this and we won't try and equip something. So by default, there we go. He's got that, and then a space, and then that. Is there anything else? Anything else that would, by default, be pretty much required for this sort of thing? There could be some way of adding the number of equip slots. All right, let's just keep going then. So what we're going to do is equip slot number. And in the setup, I'm going to take this out. In here in the setup, so we're going to say this dot equip slot number is equal to the default number, but then if we have the override, it then sets equip slot number to that. And then when we reset, it's always this. So it looks like we will need that command after all, but I'm no good at remembering that sort of stuff. So let's RPG Maker MZ, JavaScript. How do I add a plugin command to a plugin? Should have told it to give me a nice short answer here. Right, let's rip this and see what we can do with it. Change equip slot number. Change an actor's equip slot number by given amount. Type is going to be number. The amount to change by. And then we also want actor ID. The actor ID of the actor. That's self-explanatory. I don't need to describe that more. So we need to register the plugin command as well. Oh, I've still got this in here. Okay, so change equip slot number. This is going to be actor ID. And const amount equals args dot amount. So game actors dot actor ID change equip slot number. So let's see, change equip slot number. Type change equip slot number. So we're just passing in the amount. If this dot equip slot number is greater than, no, wrong one. If amount is greater than 0, then we're just adding, and it's very easy. So we'll just do this equip slot number plus equals amount, and we'll return. Otherwise, we are reducing, or we assume they're reducing. So now they have to be reducing, and so we want to do a for loop, but we are starting at equipped skills length minus the amount, also -1, and we're going while it's greater than or equal to 0. Actually, I'm making more of this than we need to. We just need to erase those. Hold on. Equipped skills. Let's do delete. Now, I'm not certain about this, but we'll just give it a try, because why not? So we're going to take equip skills, change the equip slot number. We're going to give them one more. -1. Four, 6. So he's got 6. Let's go down 1. And it's deleted all of them. Oh, hold on, yeah, cause I'm being silly. We should have done this the regular way. So yeah, we start at. Oh no, that's yeah. It's kind of almost right the way it was. So we probably want to start at the very top and then we end when we're at this number. I've got the feeling I'm putting way more into this than I need to. But we start at the end and we keep going until we are at the amount that we're minusing. Not 0, because we don't want to get rid of everything. So he's got 6. Click once. He's still got 6. Okay, so delete is not the right way of going about this. JavaScript. How do I remove an index from an array? So the array is 5 long. I want it to be 4 long. Oh, modifies the array, removing or replacing element. Remove one element at a specific index. So using splice, using splice, can I say move the certain number? Well, splice, so starting at this number, um, const start, and we're going for amount. That equals this equipped skills dot splice start, and we're deleting amount. 2, 4, 6, boom. It's gotten rid of all of them again. Hold on. Let's try a different way of doing this. New array, pull that. We'll loop through the equipped skills. But we're not going the full way. We are just going to that minus amount. And it's fine if this is null. There we go. We just start at 0. Just make a new array of the skills, but we stop at the minus amount, and then we replace the array. That seems like a simpler way of doing it. So it starts with 6. Now he's got lots. How? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. So that's like it's adding. We're minusing a minus. And it's deleted again. How is that even? How is that even remotely what this should be doing? Okay, let's console log all of this. Okay, so it's got 6 slots. Click on this. All it does is kicks out nothing. Whipped skills dot length. What is? So dot log amount. What is going on here? 6 minus 1. Is amount not being turned into a number? Is that the problem here? Oh my god. So he's got slash. Let's go again. Okay, and then we start bumping up again. No? slot number equals um ah. So then we also need to do equip slot number plus equals amount because it will minus so yeah, when we add on, we also need to push another null because we've added something. Five, 4, right, let's add another one. 5, 6, yep, add 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. So now we can start with default. We can start with default skills. We can give everyone a different number to start with. Each one of these can be different. And then now we've got a plugin command as well. You can change just on the fly like that. You can also change with just with a script, which I'm sure you can piece together just by following what I've got here. Yeah, you would just have to pretty much take that and then replace amount with a number. Something like game actors dot actor change equip slot number and amount. So that's how you do it with code as well. I think this is done then. Yep, if this has been useful, like and subscribe and all that. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.